I feel like it was more instinct. I've kind of always been like that, very protective over people as well. So I felt like there was no one else that was going to do it, and we were kind of the first contact. So if we weren't going to do it, no one else was going to do it, basically. So with me, it was just something that was kind of like, it was innate, it was just instinct that kind of kicked in as well. So yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit more, like, not saying I wasn't vigilant before, but there are certain things that you're prepared for and certain things you may anticipate when you're working on the door. So that's mainly people having too much to drink or people getting into fights with each other, but nothing kind of prepares you for something like that. There's nothing that, like, I don't think people appreciate what the role of a door supervisor is. That's the thing as well. Like, people don't seem to understand. Like, now people are getting, oh, well, he say people no, but before that, I was going through situations. Before that, I was working in places where people are ready to fight. And like, the kind of analogy that I have is like, we're kind of like the army protecting that establishment, and anyone who comes in there has been kind of like, we have to kind of vouch for them to make sure they're safe to come into that establishment, and then our role is to look after them and anyone else that is in that area as well. So whether it be the staff, the patrons, or another door supervisor, I feel like our role as a door supervisor or security is to look after everybody that we are, like, kind of like, it's underneath our net, basically. I feel like that is part of the role. If you sign up to it, that's what you should be doing. But everybody takes it different. Some people, I've worked with people that are kind of like just code fillers. They're just happy standing there. I've seen door supervisors see a problem kick off or a fight happen, and they're just standing there like, that's not my job. It's nothing to do with me. Where I've seen stuff happen, and I may not be working on that particular door, but if I could somehow prevent that from happening, I would get involved. But as I said, everybody is different. Everybody's got a different mentality. There's a lot of attributes which you have to have. One of them is being able to speak to people. Another one is being able to speak to different types of people. The next is being able to be that dominant person as well, but also being able to step back and assess the situation. I think one of the most key ones to have here is patience. Like, I think that is something, and tough skin.